Okay, guys, thanks for that. And what I'm going to do, guys, I'm just going to bring you through a few slides, okay? And basically, what I want to really explain to you is about why I got involved in this business and how I got involved in this business. Um, I've been involved working online now 8 years, and I had the privilege to be involved in some very good companies. And unfortunately, I had been involved in some companies that promised me everything, and I put a lot of work in with them companies, and they let me down. That's the truth. In particular, one company, I was with an advertising company a few years ago, and the advertising company um, showed me a lot of proof of money in bank accounts, showed me and convinced me they were doing the right thing. And one mistake I made when the company didn't work out, and I told myself I'd never make this mistake again, was they never ever showed me proof of an advertising transaction. So I said I will not get involved in a company again unless there's proof. And for a few years after that, I stayed out of the industry. But I love the industry so much, I really do. I love networking, I love meeting people, I love doing webinars, I love traveling the world, I love the lifestyle. You know, I'm out here in Asia with my good friend and my sponsor, Matthias, you know, and we're working very hard night and day. We're on calls and webinars every day. But, you know, this is a great lifestyle and I love it. But what happened to me last year, I got involved in another company. And basically, it was to do with Bitcoin. But the only reason I got involved in that company is Matthias was on to me for 8 months, telling me how good the company was. And I would not join. But then I traveled out to meet the owner in Portugal. And for 5 days, he showed me proof on the blockchain, how real the company was. And it left me in no doubt that I wanted to put my effort into this company. And since then, I get pitch deals every single day, like everybody else on this call. And I say no to all of them. But I was traveling to Asia 5 weeks ago with Matthias, and we were doing a tour with our Bitcoin company across Asia with the owner. And he said, listen, there's a new deal. He says that's going to be announced very soon, and we need to have a serious look. I said, Matthias, I'm very committed to what I'm doing, and I'm not a guy that does 2 or 3 programs at the one time. Now, I know a lot of people do, and I'm nothing against that, but my way, I put 100% into one, and that's it. But listen, Paul, there's a 4-year-old company in Poland that we all know very well called FutureNet. What they did is what no other advertising company did before. They built a platform, a social platform, and from the start, ground up for 2.5 years. As well, they specialize in making games themselves from the ground up and selling them to third-party companies. It was, Matthias, that's fine. I heard all that before. But all these advertising companies out there, they all say they're doing X, Y, and Z, but will they prove the advertising to me? He said, yes. I said, that's a first. I goes, no, I'm interested. I said, okay, when we get to Asia, I want to go on Skype and speak to the owner straight away. Because if this is what you're saying it is, because this will go viral. We got to Asia, got onto Skype, and the owner showed me 1.5 years of invoices from third-party companies. So I said, okay, the next step for me to take this business serious and bring it to my contacts, I want to go to Poland. And I traveled to Poland, beautiful office. They have 32 full-time staff. They're not all in that office. I think there's about maybe 15, 20 in that office. They have another office in Poland as well. And basically, we sat for the whole day. We actually videoed our conversation. I put it up on our Facebook group for everybody to see. The owner of the company, Roman Zeman, you can see his profile in the back office, has never been involved in networking before. And he outlined to me how the company started and the vision for the next 5 to 10 years. And at the end of the day, I go, this is the most important thing. I need to see your bank account. But Paul, we don't show anybody our bank account. I go, listen, I have to see it. I says, because my experience before, I have to know for 100% sure advertising is taking place. He opened up his bank account and showed me all the advertising that's coming in every month. And that's the reason, guys, I'm here today. Because when I saw that, I said, let's go to work. And at the end of the call, I'll show you my account, I'll show you my back office, and I'll show you what's happened in the past 5 weeks. So with that, I'm going to go through a few slides of the presentation, and at the end of it, any questions that are there, I'll answer everything. So the main office is in Poland. The company is structured set up in Marshall Island. And one of the reasons here, guys, is because if it was set up in Poland, because of the tax situation, when they're doing a profit share, there would be no profit for us. So they're set up in Marshall Island, and that's due to a business decision. This is the owner of the company here. Gentleman sitting down, Roman Zeman. This is his partner, Stefan. Stefan has been in the industry for the past 26 years. This is all the staff, some of the staff. So the idea was born in 2012. They went online in 2014. They had a new design last year, and this year they announced that they're going to do a profit share. And this is the reason that caught me on, guys, and I'll show you in a few slides. This is the back office. You see on the right hand side, just like Facebook, you have all your names and your contacts. Next to that, you'll see real adverts. You see some of their games, and this is their speciality, selling games to outside companies. Right now, they're not making much money from the social network. But when they get to 1 million users, they'll be making 20 million a year from advertising. So they have all this detailed in a plan, very professional. I actually flew in a guy 2 days ago from Belgium. He flew 100,000 people in his downline, and he wouldn't even sign with me on a free account until he came to the office. He came to the office 2 days ago, bought his cameras with his wife. His wife is one of the biggest networkers across Europe. And I spoke to him after his meeting with Paul. I've been working online a long time, and we have a big, huge team. But I have never seen an opportunity like this, he says, in a long time. He said, the potential of this company over the next 10 years, he says, it's unbelievable. When you get caliber of people of that level, looking at this company, you know you're on the right track. And for me, that gives me great confidence. I'm after flying another 2 people in as well. Next week, so you and some of the biggest leaders in Ireland are all flying in as well. And I said to everybody, if you just take the time to go to the office and see what I saw, your belief will be 120%. If I never went to the office, I'd have that doubt in my mind. That's just for me. I know some people, they don't want to go, and that's fine, but I'm just talking for myself. I'm a type of guy, I need to know everything. If I get involved in a business, I need to know every detail. This is just some of the other products. You see there, you have the games, which is their most popular, which is they make most of their revenue from now. You have video mail systems. They make professional videos for outside companies. You have cloud, you have landing pages, you have blogs. Next week, they're launching an app, just like Google Translator, but nobody has done it on an app to date. If you're talking to a friend in China, you speak in English, they get the message in Chinese. If they're speaking to you in Chinese, you get the message in English. So that's even good for the networking part. If you break into them markets, which the Asian markets, as we know, are the biggest markets in the world, and people can't understand what you're saying, you can talk through the app. So it's really powerful stuff. Now, guys, this is what's got me excited. We know there's some other companies out there doing profit sharing, and the best of luck to every company. I'm not here to knock any company or promote any other company. I'm here to talk about FutureNet. And there's some other companies out there with a formula that's working. But just the one thing that I had is no company proves where the advertising comes from. And that's not up to me to say they are or not. I just know that this formula is working for them. But what we've got is our company proves everything up front. And that for me is so powerful. This is being launched tomorrow, guys. And this is what's driving all the excitement at the moment. You can buy advertising packs. What happens is this. The company run a script, okay? They run a script. They run proprietary software, and every 15 minutes, what happens, the script calculates the earnings from the advertising and pays your account. If there is no advertising came in that last 15 minutes, your account will not go up. We don't know Each pack is $50. And when it finishes, it pays you $60. We don't know when that timeline is. It 90 days? Is it 120 days? Nobody knows. We cannot fix the price on that pack, because how can we fix the price on the pack when we do not know what's going to come in from advertising every day? We might have an estimate, but we cannot fix the price. Okay? There's different levels you can get in at. You can join this program for free, so nobody can tell you they can't afford it. So if you join for free and recommend a friend, on the first level you get 3%. So how many packs he purchased, you get 3% for every pack. And if he brings in a friend, you get 2%. So that's what I love about the program. You can join for free. The maximum packs you can have is $50. The minute you want to go above 50 packs, you're into the next level. Then you have to pay $30 a year. But then you get paid on 3 levels. Level 1, 4%. Level 2, 3%. Level 3, 1%. The maximum packs you can have is 100. The minute you go over 100, you have to go up to $80. And it's not a fresh $80, you just add $50 to make it to 80. The maximum packs you can have is 300. Then your commissions go up. This is where it starts to get serious. You get 6% on the first level, 3% on the second level, and 1% on the third level. Then when you go over 300 packs, up to 500 packs, it's $130 per year. Level 1 will give you 7%, level 2, 3%, level 3, 1%, level 4, 1%. Then when you go above 500 packs, and you pay $180 a year, you get paid on 5 levels. Now guys, I want you to think about this. I want you to think about the power of compounding here. Level 1, let's say I bring in Adrian. Adrian puts in 10 grand. I get 800 up front of Adrian, where I can choose to withdraw, or else I can buy packs. All the packs that Adrian buys every day, I get 8%. Adrian brings in a friend, I get 4%. If Adrian brings in 10 friends, I get 4% from 10 friends. That's compounded every day, guys. And level 3, 1%, level 4, 1%, level 5, 1%. Even if there's a big player away from you at level 10, the bigger his account goes, he's pushing it all up to you. So this is where the power is, guys. It's the compounding. The most packs you can have here is 1,000. So when Matthias told me, traveling to Asia, they were launching a profit share, and the company was able to prove the advertising to me, I said, when this gets out, it's going to go viral. He says, I know. So we did for the next few weeks, still to this day, been working maybe 18 hours a day, ringing our contacts, building the business. So I know when you join a business, and I was taught this from one of the first companies I was with in networking, the first 90 days is the most important. You're building your structure. And if you're taking the business serious, and you build a structure and train your team and change duplication, the effect that it has on 90 days on your business is amazing. Now, this is where the huge power. A lot of the other programs out there have a profit share, but none of them, we're the first, have a matrix and a profit share together. Let me explain. There's 6 different matrices. A $10 matrix, $25 matrix, $50 matrix, $100 matrix, $500 matrix, and a $1,000 matrix. With a $10 matrix, let's say you joined today, and all you could afford was $10. That's okay. But if you recommended me to the business, and I went to a $100 matrix, I skip you in the 3 matrices. You're ahead of me in the 10 matrix, but I skip you in the 3 matrices. Let's say I recommend Adrian, and then he goes to the $1,000 matrix. Adrian, then I'm ahead of Adrian in the 4 matrices, but then he bypasses me in the last 2 matrices. So that's really powerful. So some people say it's not fair, but the way the program is designed is this: whoever goes to the top matrix first is ahead of everybody else. And it's a 3 by 10 matrix, force filled. So I cannot skip the next person. If somebody comes in, he doesn't work, I cannot skip him. I have to fill his positions for him. And there's some people on this call, some of the biggest builders in the company, and basically I've sponsored people and they fell in front of them. So they got some really good people. That's the way it is, and that's okay. Now, what's the next bit? Every time you do a withdrawal from the rev share, the ad packs, every time you do a withdrawal, 5% goes into a savings wallet. So let's say you're on the $10 matrix. Every time you do a withdrawal, 5% goes into the savings wallet till it builds up to $25. When it reaches $25, it automatically buys into the next matrix. So eventually, guys, if you think everybody eventually is going to wind up in the $1,000 matrix. Let's say I sponsor Adrian, and I'm in the $1,000 matrix. Every time Adrian does a withdrawal from the ad packs, 5% goes into his savings wallet. When that builds up to 1,000, it renews his annual subscription, because there's an annual subscription for this. I get $50 every single time. Think of it. The more packs he gets, every time that builds to 1,000, I get $50. That's really powerful, guys. When you understand the last piece, I said the power in that is amazing. Now, there's 6 different matrices. The $10 matrix, 25, I said, all the way up to 1,000. When the $10 matrix finishes, it's worth 44,000. I tell people, listen, forget about filling the matrix. Fill 10% of it. Fill 20% of it. Not just with you, with the help of you and your team. $25 matrix fills 154,000. The $50 matrix fills 374. The $100 matrix 819,000. The $500 matrix over 3 million, and the $1,000 matrix 7.4 million. Now, each time someone drops into the matrix, you don't get all that money in a lump sum. You get 5%. So every time someone drops into your $1,000 matrix, $50, $50, $50. That's huge power. If you go out and recommend a friend to the business, you have 50% matching bonus, which is really powerful. There's a leadership bonus. You have to qualify for certain ranks within, and it pays 7% to infinity. The matrix is 3 by 10. The leadership pays 7% to infinity. So the guys who go to work get rewarded. But if you're on the call tonight, you do not have to recommend nobody to this program. You can join this program and go into the matrix as a passive person. You can go into the ad pack as a passive person. You do not have to recommend. Obviously, this is in the multi-level marketing industry. The more work you do, like any other business, the more rewards you get. Just to give you an example of the potential of filling some of the matrices. If you have 4 matrices, the 10, 25, 50, and the 100, that's 819,000 with a 50% matching bonus. With only 3 direct partners, 1.2 million. 800,000 plus 1.2 million, that's over $2 million there, guys. Each matrix to fill is 88,572. Again, I always say, fill 10% of it. Fill 5% of it. But like, figures are amazing. And remember, this matrix has been going for the past 1.5 years. The company has never ever missed a payout to date. 1.5 years. And now they're attaching the profit share to it. So can you imagine the two of them together and the power? A lot of us have done very well in the last 5 weeks with just the matrix. So when the rev share starts tomorrow, it's going to drive the whole business crazy, I believe. If you look at the 6 matrices, $10 up to 1,000, that's 7.4 million. With 50% with only 3 direct partners, that's over 11 million. 7.4 million and 11 million is 18.5 million. They're huge figures, guys. Now, the last 2 slides, before I show you my account and what's been happening over the past few weeks, the payment methods. We have credit cards, only for the matrices. The matrix, it takes 14 days for your money to clear. Then you can withdraw. The reason being for chargebacks. With the ad packs, we will not be accepting credit cards because of chargebacks. You have online payments like DotPay, SoftPay, you have bank transfer, you have Western Union, and this is my favorite, Bitcoin. I paid for loads of accounts today with Bitcoin. Fantastic. 4-cent charge. The cheapest way. Only one way of buying the Bitcoin. There is a few percent to buy the Bitcoin, depending where you buy it. But Bitcoin, guys, is fantastic. Baron, perfect money. The next best one is Neteller. I encourage everybody to opening a teller account. If you're from America, unfortunately, you can't open a teller account. And the company are working with another leader who just joined the business with a solution for this. So in the teller, guys, you open a free account, you get your own MasterCard. It's very good. You can also do payment with codes. A friend can give you a code and you can pay in, or a voucher. Withdrawal methods, FutureNet codes, bank transfer, Bitcoin, Neteller, Perfect Money, Baron. There's talk of Solid Trustbit coming next week. But as I say, they're in talks with another very big leader about a payment solution that will be very easy to use for everybody. So that's that bit there, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scroll over here. Oh yeah, I'm going to show you the new back office as well. This is the new back office, FutureAdPro. So if you want to go in here, your membership, a lot of people are asking about the membership. Click on my status. Here you can see I bought my membership today, so for 1 year. So you can pick whichever level you want to do for. You can pick either 6 months or 1 year. If you want to go in to buy ad packs, see my ad packs. You go in here. I'll be doing mine now in a minute. You load up your money, you print the packs, you pick which method you want to do, and you click on pay. Very, very straightforward. Very straightforward. No, guys. Okay, guys. I just want to show you something here now. My account. I want to show you when I started the business. I want to show you the power of the last few weeks. I joined the business on the 3rd, as you can see, 3rd of last month, just over a week. Okay. I just want to show you what's been happening. So far, I've earned $59,000. Okay, and that's all money, guys. Not keeping for the company. That's my own money. So I won't go today now because today is not finished yet. But look, so far today, still early in the day. Leaders bonus 339, matching bonus 288, matching bonus of everyone I matched, friendship bonus 277. I made a deposit yesterday. I was testing out the credit card system because some people were having challenges with the vouchers, so I wanted to check myself. Now let's pick a day, any day at all. Let's do the 5th here. 745 friendship bonus, 571 matching bonus, 922 leadership bonus. The reason the leadership bonus is so big, it pays to infinity. So I get paid to infinity on my organization. I qualify for a few levels. 54, there you go, guys. You know, 750, 12, 13, over 2,000 there. Day before here, 3,000. 3,000 again. Every day. One day last week I made 7.5 grand. And guys, this is not a boast or a brag. This is showing you the power of when you pull up your sleeves and go to work. And we haven't even started yet. Tomorrow is why I joined the business, for the profit share. So can you imagine adding this to the profit share, what's going to happen? And I'm not the only guy getting these results. There's a lot of people in the team getting these results. But I think it's important to show you the power what we got our hands on here. And if you take action in 4 weeks from now, this could be you. So what I'm going to do here, guys, I'm going to just go over here now, and I'm going to take some questions. Second now. Okay, guys, anyone any questions, please put in the chat box, and I'll be happy to answer. Anybody, guys? Okay. Okay, Steve. Do you have to own the full 1,000 packs to qualify for the 5 levels? No, Steve. Once you just pay the $180 membership for the year, you qualify for the 5 levels. Good question. How often are withdrawals? Okay, good question, Simon. The way withdrawals work is like this. Monday to Friday. There is no withdrawals on the weekend. With the matrices, very important, anybody who missed this, you cannot withdraw your money for 2 weeks. Okay? With the With the rev share, the ad packs that starting, this is another point, so thanks for bringing this up. Let me give an example. I use Adrian again. Let's say I sponsor Adrian, and Adrian puts in the $180 tomorrow before me. Instead of me getting 8% from Adrian, I'm getting 3% because I'm a free member. So what the company are doing, the company is leaving, there's going to be no payouts for 7 days. So what they're going to do after 7 days, they're going to calculate everything. So to give everybody a chance to buy an ad pack in the first 7 days. It's so important so you don't lose commission from your team. After 7 days, then there'll be payouts every single day. Okay? Now, 1 second now. Loads of questions coming now. 1 second. I have to flick through this. Some I'll repeat. 1 second. What's the difference between the matrix and the ad packs? Okay. When the company started 4 years ago, they built the platform for the first 2.5 years. Then they went live with a matrix a year and a half ago. So the matrix is what they went live with, and the matrix was a 3x10 matrices, 10 matrix, okay? So that was a separate part. When you buy into the matrix, you're also buying product. You're buying landing pages, you're buying product, but you fall into a matrix. And what the company then did, they looked out in the marketplace, and there was other companies growing a lot faster. And they couldn't understand why, because they were bringing in external advertising, and they looked in the marketplace, and they saw some other companies out there bringing in 2 and 3 million people. So what they looked at, how their model was, and they said, we can do that, and they believe they can do it better. Now, I'm not knocking any other company. They believe they can do it better. So that's why they're launching the ad packs tomorrow, and they're combining both together. So we have the best of both worlds. No, a second here now, guys. Go to the next one. If you sponsor no one, what are you likely to make over what period of time? Joe, I can't answer that, and I tell you why. With the ad packs, there's a script runs every 15 minutes. Each ad pack of $50 will pay you back $60. That script runs, and every 15 minutes is calculated what's been made from advertising, and it pays out accordingly. And so I can't say to you, we make X% a day. I can't even tell you when the ad pack will finish, because this is starting tomorrow. So maybe in 3 or 4 months, we'd have a better story to tell and give you more specifics, but nobody can tell what you can make every day, because we don't know what we're going to make from advertising every day. Is there any cap or limits on withdrawals? With Bitcoin, there's not. No cap on withdrawals. With the other cards, there is. With the teller, if you're not verified, I think it's 3,750. If you're a VIP member, then it's a lot more. So it depends on the cards, but Bitcoin is the best. There is no limit on Bitcoin. Good question, Steve here. Can you use your money from the matrix to buy ad packs? You can't, because even though they're combining, when you withdraw from the ad packs and putting 5% in the savings while in the matrix, they're actually two separate components. So they have to keep two of them separate. So you have to withdraw your money from the matrix and buy the ad packs separately. How many views or clicks to our adverts do we get for each ad pack? How many views or clicks of adverts? What happens here, Steve, every day is that it doesn't matter if you have 1 ad pack or 1,000 ad packs, you have to view 10 ads a day, okay? One second here now, if you're in all matrices and some of your people buy packs, but you haven't bought packs, will you get commissions from these packs? Yes, you, but this is very important now, okay? We have to think of two of them separate. If you're in all the matrices before your team, you stay ahead of them in 6 matrices. But it's very important. Let's say if you're going to build a team, and let's say one of your people goes in ahead of you and buys some packs, and you don't buy no pack in the first 7 days. But instead of you making 8% off him, you just make 3% off him. So it's very important, especially if you have a team. Now, depending on your financial situation for everybody here, that you go into the 180. If you want to, let me word this a different way. If you want to maximize the compensation plan and you have a team, you should, if you can afford it, go into the $180 package only if you can afford it, because you get paid on 5 levels. That's why the company is not paying anybody in the ad packs for the first 7 days. They're giving everybody a chance to get their order shipping. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, Simon, just to answer again, even though I says we can't tell what each person's going to make on a daily basis, but we can say this: each pack that you buy for $50 will finish at 60. I mean, you realize the power of the compounding here, guys. Okay, you realize the power of the compounding, because what happens? Let's say you have 10 gram worth of packs in. The earnings you make on a daily basis is compounded. Do not underestimate the power of compounding. You can buy more packs then and compound up. And then if you don't recommend somebody, the compound is still there. But if you recommend someone, then you're getting the compound in there also. Okay, let me have a look. There's a lot of repeat questions now, guys. So let me flicker through these there 1 second, please. Is the max you can earn $60 if you sponsor no one, i.e. buy $50, make 10 profit? Is that right? That's right, Joe. Yes, that's correct. Per pack. Then also, Joe, you have the matrix, which is separate, and obviously you make a lot more, because everyone who pops into your matrix, whether you recommend them or not, you get 5%. So to clarify, you make 60 on every 50 as the rev payouts pay out up to 60. Have I that right? Yes, that's correct, Simon. Thank you. Just jumped on the call. Sorry if you've already answered. I'm planning to start with 400 ad packs. Which payment method should be the most cost efficient? I live in UK, so paying in pound. Bitcoin would be the best by far, or else Nutella, I think. But I just love Bitcoin. I think it's so good. If I have 4 matrices, can I lose out if my team understand the power of all 6 matrices and go into the 6 matrices before me? The question is, okay, yes, from Sarah. Okay, Sarah, yes, you can. If you're in 4 matrices, you're in the 10, 25, 50, and 100. And if someone in your team underneath you goes into the 6 matrix, he goes above you in the 2 matrices. Okay? Now, watch this. If you go into the top matrix and somebody who is even not in your team falls in there, he falls underneath you too. So that's where big spillover comes. I would go into my matrix and show you, but I don't want to be showing you names of other people because that wouldn't be fair. I could show you like the spillover people got, but I wouldn't show the names. It wouldn't be fair on other people. Okay, guys. Yeah, I went through all the questions, and there was a lot of repeat questions. So if I didn't answer anything, I apologize for that, but I think I've answered everything. Okay, guys. So thanks for coming on the call. This is recorded, so have a lovely evening and take care. Thanks for your time.